time for DarkMatch. Hi, everybody. You just heard Fat Albert here say exactly what time it is. It is time for DarkMatch indeed. It's time for our TNA review episode for the week of whatever fucking day this is. I think it's the 28th. Is that right?
No, it's the second of March. So
it's the 1st of March.
I thought it was the 1st.
It is the 1st of March.
Well, it's going to air on the 2nd. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, seriously.
Right. It's that week. If you can't tell by now, I'm Teefus, your lovable scamp of a host. And with me, as always, is...
the Revolverman, and I don't know how I got to be the straight guy here, but I am. And...
straight guy in more than one ways. I'm Ironbite! Ironbite Dash. And here is what is the Iron Sheik tweeting now. Today is the Justin Bieber birthday. Also today the nobody give a fuck about.
I love how just before that you outed yourself from the closet there, pal.
I knew that a while ago.
It's so masculine.
Wait. We're getting out of homoeroticism, but we're doing the TNA show?
Yeah, technically it's straight because Brooke Hogan's around.
No, it's not.
She's the manliest person on the screen.
Have you seen the chin on that thing?
To be fair, my eyes never wander beyond chest level.
She could steer a broken down Carnival cruise ship through doldrum waters. With that thing. Just paddle it back and forth.
There's some relevancy from DarkMatch for you guys. Yes, it's time for our TNA show, and
current events.
Oh Lord, speed of current events.
That's a pun.
Yeah, it really was. I felt like I was wading through a hallway full of raw sewage with this.
Oh, it's been so long since I've watched TNA because I'm working at my day job, which is actually a night job. And somebody decided, hey, let's go ahead and put Teefus on the show this week because it's his birthday this week. Without asking before.
Birthday.
Thank you. No, seriously, Backlash, thank you for that. I am actually excited to do the show this week. But I had to catch up on what I've been missing in TNA.
Oh, good! You got to go through the Aces and Eights shit.
Yeah, Wikipedia is my friend. I opened up that page and I'm like, the fuck did Ken Anderson join Aces and Eights?
The funniest thing about that is that even though he's part of Aces and Eights, all he still does is complain.
Yeah,
and say asshole.
He bitches.
Does he have an itchy asshole?
Oh, he's a bitchy asshole.
Here's a bit of a recap for Teefus' sake. Like in one skit, he had two women sitting on his lap. And all he could do was complain about how much he hated Hogan, and Devon had to calm him down.
Two women.
Oh my god.
I mean, these are two fairly attractive strippers that they hired for the day. But he's still bitching. So let's start off tonight, TNA with a recap of what happened last week.
The entire European tour, well, English tour, I should say.
Last week on TNA.
The Aces and Eights have beat down Hogan so bad that he's back in the hospital.
Again.
In other words, they went into Hogan and said boo, and then he broke his knee.
It's just an excuse to write him off TV so they can upgrade his back to Windows 7.
Because I guess the Windows 98 version that he's running right now isn't up to snuff.
Well, no, the 98 version was fine, but then they put ME in there.
No, guys, it's Hulk Hogan. He's still running 3.1.
He's still playing Oregon Trail on DOS.
No,
damn it, brother! You all died of dysentery. Oh, speaking of dysentery, here's
Ford the river, Jack.
Speaking of dysentery, here's Bully Ray and Brooke Hogan arriving at the arena. Oh, and by the way, guys, did you know this is going to be the last couple of times we're gonna ever see the Impact Zone.
At least until this experiment fails on its ass, like the other one did.
Yeah, but
I'd say this just breaks my heart, but
yeah.
And really, the only reason they're doing this is because their contract with
Universal Studios.
It's coming up, so they're like, we can't show out the money to renew the contract. So,
I wonder what's going on with the Carter family. Ooh wee ooh.
Mom, Dad, can I have more money? No, thanks.
Damn. So, Brooke is
unfortunately, she had the choice of getting more money or have her mom come on to do the ending skit to the Claire Lynch angle.
Oh god.
Let's not. Oh wait, we're gonna have to talk about that later, but that's later on. We'll get to that. Anyways, Brooke is asked by Jason Harvey, the man behind the camera, who talks a lot. Seriously, become an interviewer, dude. You might be graduated into the announcer's booth, like Todd Kenley.
I'm gonna get to the announcing for the night later on, but
Brooke is like, Hogan's dad's bad, but he's doing better, but he's still at home. And Blade's like, he's real messed up, real bad, real bad.
Let's get inside now.
Get inside, Brooke. No, we can't talk to this idiot.
I don't want to miss the chicken tacos and catering. God damn it!
Last time I did that, Zack Ryder was around.
God.
Why is Zack Ryder around? Well, that's because Zack Ryder takes on catering all over the world. He's training hard. WrestleMania. Oh man, Zack Ryder versus catering.
Not only is he your internet champion, he's your catering champion.
Yes. So we kick off tonight's
His feud with Panera Bread has been legendary.
Yes. We kick off this episode of Impact with talking from Bully Ray. Which means he doesn't even grab a mic. He just sits in the ring and talks. He's asking Mike today where Taz is, and Taz is like, they got chicken tacos today. I ain't leaving till they're out.
Yeah, god damn it.
I mean, goddamn, have you ever had the chicken tacos at a TNA catering?
This is what happens when you let Qdoba cater your event.
Yeah, I know.
No one wants to do their fucking job. They just want to sit around and eat tacos all day.
Yeah, I know. So Ray is bitching about aces and eights and all that shit, and he wants to kill Devon, but now he's got to talk about Lockdown, and he introduces Jeffrey Nero Hardy.
Oh my.
Wearing the dumbest face. You know what? I can't even remember what his face paint looks like because it's all retarded. I'm drawing eyes on my eyelids, so if I'm asleep, it looks like I'm awake.
I swear to God, he only does that so nobody. That's his trick. It's like putting the cut off ping pong balls on your eyes during class back in the 50s.
I mean, it's just.
Brooke Hogan has a different trick with ping pong balls.
Dude,
oh my god.
Dude,
well, this show ain't going to air, so we can say whatever the hell we want now.
Hey, we're on the internet. We don't have censors.
That's true.
Pop out of the vagina!
So out comes Jeff, and Ray's like, hey, you know what? I never thought we'd be standing across each other in the ring again.
Why?
You're in the same company.
And we're getting ready to face each other for the most prestigious championship in the business.
The taco catering business?
No, he's talking about the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, it's the taco catering business.
As stupid as that statement was, to be 100% fair, are you really expecting to go say, we're going to be fighting for about the 6th most prestigious belt in this business?
Oh,
dude, I think even that's generous. I mean, you got every single belt in WWE.
Right.
You got most of the belts in Japan.
You've got the belts in ROH. You've got the belt.
No. I'd say ROH's stock has dropped over the last couple of years.
Yeah. You got
several belts in Mexico still.
Yeah.
PWG.
We won't talk about Pro Wrestling Guerrilla.
Was it CZW? Was that the one? CZW?
Yeah, CZW, backyard fed.
But they're the good backyard fed though, right?
No, yeah, they're the good backyard. If you,
Well, I mean, like, what's the other one? Like IEC, something like that.
St. Cloud,
JCB,
no,
Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Well, there's Juggalo, but that's like CCW, and then there's another backyard one, and there's Juggalo, which is like partnered up with one of them.
I have no clue.
Well, the Juggalo fed, it's just the insane clown posse spending insane amounts of money to cater to wrestlers.
People on commentary.
Well, they make fun of people, then they give them like $50,000 payoffs for one night's work, so the wrestlers aren't exactly crying.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, which one's the one that Cabana was like champion of for a while there?
Colt Cabana?
Yeah.
Isn't that ROH? No, that was Pro Wrestling Group.
No. He worked with a one of the insane clown posses.
South, IWA Mid South. I think Teefus is talking about.
Oh.
By
That's like
South?
ICP owns two federations. They run two federations.
Oh, now I have to look it up.
He was the champion of the one that was actually good, and then there was the other one that was owned by that porn guy. That's a piece of shit.
XPW.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah.
That's been since like 2003, though.
Yeah, but they're still around.
Hey, we're really getting off track. I can't even see the track we're supposed to be.
Well, I'm sorry it's such a long list of titles that are more prestigious than the TNA World title.
That's true. Anyways, so...
And we haven't even gotten to the World Series Baseball Championship.
So when are we going to...
Or the Stanley Cup, or the Heisman.
Ooh,
yeah. They're not even in the same sport.
So where are we going to place the TV title then?
Which TV title?
The one Devon has?
The one he doesn't defend?
The WCW TV title?
Anyways.
Oh, the Real Talent held that belt.
So Ray starts talking about how the fact that he didn't really want to be #1 contender because, we set up all those matches in London and, well, none of that got chosen. But you know what? I'm not sure if I'm the right guy to face you, Jeff. And Jeff is like, it's great to be back in the Impact Zone again. And you know what? I love the fact that Hogan chose you. And then I try to not get sucked into his mind, but it's really, really fucking hard not to. So I'm not.
Hear the dubstep blaring in there.
Yeah, it really is, and you got to gather your thoughts. But you know what? And then Hardy is like, we've swung a lot of chairs, climbed a lot of ladders, and broke a lot of tables.
Yeah.
We gave each other a lot of concussions.
But now that and at Lethal Lockdown, they're gonna reinvent their history. How do you reinvent someone's history?
It's called revisionist history.
They did it because remember now it's Devon who broke up Team 3D.
Oh, right. So as Hardy offers his hand to Bully Ray and say, "May the best man win," out comes the greatest tag team in TNA, who is not Austin Aries and Robert Roode. It's Bad Influence.
Well, at least these guys were mildly amusing.
I have to say something about
I shit you not, my girlfriend was watching this part with me before she went to work, and she's looking at Daniels, and she's like, "Is that guy gay?" I'm like, "No, he's just dressed that way to piss off the crowd."
Yeah.
He's wearing a Spider-Man t-shirt, that sparkly scarf, and drinking that really frou-frou looking drink.
It's an Appletini.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Did she notice his stealth, rude gesture with his hand?
No.
Oh, that's a shame, because that's like the best thing about it. Anyways, this is something that I've noticed that's been happening a lot on TNA. Even WWE does it sometimes. When the heel starts talking about like how this is bad and they're not wrong at all,
right?
Like Daniels came out and said basically that the only reason you got that is because you're Hogan's fucking son-in-law now. And where was he wrong on that?
He wasn't. He wasn't even wrong when he brought up the fact that Hogan likes to touch Brooke inappropriately.
Yeah, and then tweet those and then tweet photos of it.
Yeah.
But Daniels is just like, and then Daniels is like, the only reason Hardy won is.
I'm sorry to cut you off, Ironbite, but I just got to add to that last little bit real quick.
Yeah.
Hogan, it doesn't make it better if you incorporate it in your show.
Oh, yeah. Incorporating shit that happens in real life in a wrestling program. No.
It can pay off if you know how to do it well, but given the number of times you've used people's families in backstage interviews, including this show, which we'll get to, and it doesn't pay off, stop doing it.
Yeah.
Because when you make it part of your character that people think you're a skeevy, pervy bastard about your daughter,
people are going to look at you strange.
You're not helping yourself.
No, not at all.
You're not making the situation. You're making yourself an ass.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead, Ironbite.
I will. Daniels gives a reason why he lost to Jeff on free TV in a title match. It was because he had an allergic reaction to Hardy's face paint.
I believe they call that a contact high.
Yes, they do. So and then it's like, it's clear that you don't want to face us at Lockdown. Now get out of the ring. I've got to give these people permission to worship us. And then Bully Ray takes both the microphone and the martini out of Daniel's hands and takes a swig, and Daniel's like,
he chugs the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, and it's a
all that proves is that Bully Ray can deep throat like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, he can. And Daniel's just and Bully Ray's like, dude, hey Baldy, real men don't drink freaking apple teenies. And then it's on as Bad Influence gets their asses kicked.
Dr. John Dorian from Scrubs begs to differ.
Yes.
Also, I would like to say that it was good that Daniels didn't blade off the appletini, unlike somebody who bladed off the beer last year or the year before.
Oh my god!
Hardest beer.
Was that Anderson or Gunner who bladed off?
It was Gunner. It was Gunner. Oh. As Kazarian and Daniels are getting out of the ring and running up the ramp, Bully Ray is like, hey, we want a tag team match against you two tonight. And they're like, and of course they accept.
Of course.
Hey, wasn't there a general manager or perhaps somebody who could make these types of matches?
Well, we'll find out what's happened to him. Anyways, coming up next is the teams for Lethal Lockdown are going to be announced.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I don't care.
Gut Check has made its triumphant re-debut.
With 2 women, and I don't care.
And Velvet Sky defends her title against Jobber. Oh, I mean Tara.
Yay, boobies! Oh, wait, it's Velvet Sky's boobies! Woo!
And credit to Velvet Sky, she no longer looks like an 80-year-old stripper.
Yeah, but on the downside, any boobs you look like you could stack books on.
Comfortably.
I'm sorry, it's just... No.
I know. I think Velvet may have gotten a little bit of surgery.
Again.
In
I think they've just decided that they've replaced the silicone with like contact cement at this point.
Oh, I feel sorry.
It's almost like when a little kid draws a person, like a real little kid, and they can't really draw. So it looks like this bulby, like blob-looking thing that's just kind of sort of accidentally taken the shape of a human, kind of like a gingerbread man.
Yeah.
But they want to make it a woman, so they just put 2 C's there, and it's just like things are sticking perfectly horizontal out of the chest.
Yeah. Yes. I know where you're going with this, but
it's like she was flipping through a magazine, seeing what she wanted done to her chest, and that kind of drawing fell, and she goes, "Perfect."
Oh, Velvet. What is Chris Sabin? I wonder what Chris Sabin thinks of this. Oh, I can't fucking ask.
How tall is he? They might be the right height for him.
He uses them as boosters when he's practicing his X Division shit.
He just goes and stands up to her. He's like, I can see the future.
Anyways,
so after
time
yeah,
time for another one of those fucking stupid secret backstage things where the camera doesn't know how to stand still.
Gorilla shooting, man. This is the eyes of the audience, man. This is how they see everything, man.
I didn't realize I had Parkinson's then.
Yeah, we're going to the back where Sting is talking to Magnus, and Magnus is like, "Look, TNA took a chance on me, man." I can't do a British accent right now. Chip, chip, cheerio. You see, TNA. No. I'll stop. Madness is like, yeah, come on. They took a chance on me when I was green as grass and a kid, but you know what? I'm not a kid anymore. Come on. It means the world to me. Come on. I'm not just Team TNA. I'm Team Sting. And why me? Why the hell not? And Sting is like, he has a point. What that point is?
Why the hell not? That's the greatest argument ever.
Yeah, why me? Why the hell not? Oh.
Hey guys, when I turn 35, I'm gonna run for president, and people are gonna be like, "Why you?" I'll be like, "Why the hell not?"
I'm voting for you.
I know you are.
I don't care
I'm
what
casting your vote for you.
I don't know. I don't know what your policies are. I don't know what your stances are. I'm voting for you. And I'll vote for you again when you're 39, and I'll vote for you again as many times as it takes until Teefus is in the White House.
Compulsory gun ownership, compulsory military service, compulsory postal service.
Everybody's got to be a mailman with a gun in Iraq and Afghanistan.
If you vote for me, then every middle class American will have an abortion in the garage.
Woohoo!
What?
Knockouts title match: Velvet Sky versus Tara
with Jesse, and Gail Kim is on commentary because they still haven't found Taz.
Oh my god, she had the fucking lamest goddamn commentary too.
Well, okay.
She doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, no, she doesn't.
Gail Kim, left the WWE because she didn't give a fuck. She came back to TNA like she thought, well, this is where they're going to worship me. I'm the Knockouts Tag Team Champion. And they haven't made me defend this belt.
She's not my champion.
Is she? No, wait a second. Is Eric Young still?
Eric Young and ODB are still the tag.
Oh my
if that's
god!
Still activated.
When's the last time they even had those titles featured on anything?
Eric Young was even on TNA.
Exactly.
It takes a while to catch a fish, man.
I know it does, especially when you're using nylons.
Yeah.
Follow his fucking Twitter. It's the funniest thing ever. Swear to God.
If you're using them as a net, that'd actually be a pretty effective way to catch every goddamn thing in the fucking pond.
That's true.
It depends on whose nylons you lifted.
Except for water. Well, ODBs, naturally.
Yeah. You're gonna grab the biggest shit you can. So, about this match, it happened. That's all I can say. I don't remember anything.
It was lousy.
I watched it, and the only thing I really remember is Jesse standing around like a tard.
Actually, the thing I remember is Taryn Terrell still doesn't know how to be a ref.
Oh my god! You get out of here! You go away! Get out of here! Are you serious? Go away! 5 minutes of the match?
Yeah.
Fuck around and ref the fucking match.
Also, I believe this has to be a record. I don't think ever since Tara unveiled her Hollywood boyfriend, I don't think she's won a match since.
Well, she did win the Knockouts Championship with him.
No, she won it.
Well, now the question remains. The question remains from that Revolverman. Is she not winning matches because no one cares, or does no one care because she's not winning matches?
Dun, 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 dun.
I believe that's the question.
The answer is neither. No one cares because no one gives a fuck about Jesse Sorensen.
It's not Jesse. Is that really his? No, that's not his name.
Isn't that?
Yes,
No, that's the kid who broke his neck. Got his neck broken by Zen.
Oh yeah, that's right. Whoever this fucking douchebag is.
Anyways,
we did a bro off with a fucking Robbie T and Robbie E.
Oh, we'll get to the bro.
No, that's mean because those guys are a lot better than this idiot.
Which is saying a lot because I hate Rob Ekios. So, and
Becky Bayless.
Yeah. Well, she's gone, so I don't get.
Hey, J-Cow!
So Velvet wins with In Your Face. And we go to the back where the greatest thing in TNA, Austin Aries is arguing with the other greatest thing in TNA.
Before we move on, I mean, we got to comment on this. I mean, there was so much repositioning throughout this entire match for no goddamn reason. Every single spot. The only person in this match that did not need to reposition herself constantly was Tara.
Yeah.
And Gail Kim on commentary. I'm sorry, Gail, you are not as good as you think you are.
Well,
outside of kayfabe, you are not.
Here's the thing, Gail Kim.
There's a reason you were never that big in WWE. It's because you cannot work a goddamn microphone.
There's that, and the fact that Gail Kim, this whole evil bitch shit that she's going through, which is, by the way, the default heel character in TNA.
No, that's
female. That's the default female character, dude.
Yeah, the faces are evil bitches too.
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, remember for the longest time, the beautiful people were still around when they were faces.
Instead of face and heel, women in TNA are either bitches or lesbians, and sometimes they make them tweeners. You know, bitches with a full lesbian accent to them.
I miss Winter as well.
But no,
they never paid off her time travel angle.
Nobody misses Angelina though.
No. Good fucking lord.
I hear she's appearing in the next season of One Piece.
Is she really?
I don't know. Probably not. But you believed it.
Yeah, I did believe it. That's something I think that manga.
Two-dimensional
pirate hooker? Sold.
I write it. Let me do some sketches of you. Anyways,
Wow, this has been TNA. If you guys have forgotten that.
It's the first season of One Piece that's going to be rendered in 3D, but she doesn't translate well.
So, you know what? Okay, fuck it. Gail Kim does not work as an evil bitch. She's just too nice.
Sort of.
I mean, she's got all the evil she can handle with Robert Irvine.
I don't even think that's it. I don't think she's too nice. I just don't think she has a good character.
Well, there's that. By the way, what is her
She can't portray a character. She's an athlete. There's no doubt about it. She's an athlete.
Yeah, she's an athlete. What's her character?
She can wrestle a hell of a match, but I don't think she knows psychology of a match very well. And I don't think she can clearly not work a microphone. She clearly cannot pull a character off.
Right.
Well, remember when she got big? It was A, with Awesome Kong, and B, there was no words need to be spoken because that was such a basic storyline.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's see. In her first WWE run, the only words I ever remember her uttering was a fucking joke about how when she slept with Bischoff to get a special favor for her and some other woman, he couldn't make her come. That was the only thing I remember her saying.
Wow. That was something Bischoff wrote too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which, props to Bischoff.
Hey,
no, he didn't write that because he wasn't a writer in WWE. He was nothing but an on-screen character.
Oh, really?
No, the thing is with Bischoff, judging, like, this is all rumor, so take it with a grain of salt, but apparently he really has a fetish for cuckolding.
Does he really?
Yes.
That explains so much of what's going on with Aces and Eights.
I did not need to know that!
And there's your new recurring joke for DarkMatch, ladies and gentlemen. Anytime we say something that's that far out there, you will hear Backlash chime in with...
I did not need to know that.
You didn't do it right.
I can't scream again. I just got yelled at.
Okay.
Not my problem.
So let's move on to, like I said before, the most awesome thing in TNA, arguing with the other most awesome thing in TNA. Which one is the most awesome thing? Well, you'll have to figure that out for yourself.
And the thing is, with both of these awesome things, I'm just like...
They could be doing so much more with them, but they're not.
I don't even think in WWE they could be doing a whole lot with Austin Aries.
Well, the thing is, Austin Aries is a poor man's CM Punk. It's what he has always been. I've noticed that he's been a...
I've been saying that since the beginning.
I mean, he is I mean, no offense to anybody here who happens to be Austin Aries' biggest fan in the whole wide world. But Austin Aries is a poor man's CM Punk. Doesn't matter what character he's doing. Doesn't matter what persona he's portraying. He's a poor man's CM Punk.
It's like if Macklemore, when you told Macklemore to go out and buy you a fucking CM Punk action figure, he'd come back with an Austin Aries action
Exactly. I mean, it's not to say that a poor man's CM Punk is still better than a rich man's John Cena. Okay? But
you gotta give Cena props. Come on, man.
Yeah, I will. But the thing is, it's still a poor man's CM Punk. We hear it every Monday. We see it every Monday.
And Friday.
And Friday. And Saturdays sometimes.
And sometimes
Sundays. Yeah. So we see.
And Wednesdays.
And anytime we get bored while we're surfing the web.
Yeah, exactly. So watching Austin Aries try to be CM Punk is just boring. But when he's arguing with Bobby Roode, it's like, hey, this is actually entertaining. And that's all he does. He argues with Bobby Roode. So we've got the poor man's CM Punk with what would Bobby Roode be?
I don't want to say poor man's Austin.
He's the poor man's JBL.
I wouldn't even say well, okay. We'll go with the poor man's CM Punk with the poor man's JBL, and they're being the poor man's Team Hell No.
No, they're being Team Hell No is the poor man's them. Team Hell No fucking sucks.
Get off my show.
Yeah, we'll get into that when we have a WWE show. I'm just
tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Same bad time, same bad website.
Blip is not a bad website.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. So apparently, they're over the phone, and Austin Aries decides to have this on speaker. So Roode can break the news that they're going to have to defend the belts at Lockdown against Chavo and Hernandez and Bad Influence in a three-way.
A three-way match in a cage.
Yeah.
With the size of the cage, with the size of the ring in TNA, which is kind of a small ring, at least compared to the WWE standard, in that fucking chicken coop they call a cage.
Yeah.
Does TNA not know that you need space to wrestle in?
No, they don't. Aries is like, hey, you don't got to worry about that, because I could beat all those guys by myself. And that's when Chavo and Hernandez walks in. And
the Eddie Memorial Tour, get their tag team name right.
Right. The Eddie Memorial Tour walks up and, hey, you know what? Aries, you shouldn't be worrying about photo shoots, because you should be worrying about your match today. So Aries is like, I don't have a match today, but yeah, but you just said you could beat anybody. And you know what? Do you think you could beat me? I'm Chavo. By the way, Eddie, I love you. And it's just,
speaking of poor man versions, Chavo is clearly the poor man's Eddie Guerrero, and Hernandez has to be poor man's Conan.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my god.
Which is sad, because they used to have Conan.
I was just going to say, remember when Conan was managing Hernandez and LAX in general?
Yeah.
And then
he was in a wheelchair.
And then Homicide went insane. And somehow
went insane.
And somehow Homicide got himself disqualified in a fucking Thunderdome match.
No contest in the cage.
I don't understand that.
Wasn't that the one where they couldn't even get out of the fucking cage?
Yes, because they kept tiring out before they could reach the hole. So they're like, fuck it, Homicide, here's a billy club, go nuts. Okay.
And then Jeff Hardy showed up and killed the Homicide with an unprotected chair shot to the head. Wow, Jeff Hardy giving unprotected chair shots to the head? Fucking news.
And then Chavo's like, so Aries like, I could beat you, Eddie Guerrero, poor man. I don't know where that came from. And Chavo's like, yeah, your match is with Hernandez. Bye.
Wow, Chavo, way to bury yourself. Yeah, I know you could beat me, but you can't beat my fucking big guy.
I'm only successful because of other people's work.
Yeah,
that says everything about Chavo Guerrero.
He could be a politician in Chicago.
He could. He could be the president of the... No.
No.
Actually, he's got a more legit shot. I mean, he was born in El Paso.
No, we're not.
No, we're not going there. We do not need that crap. Save it for the next show.
We're not trying to get Glenn back on our show.
So go to commercial break, and we have the actual main event right now.
No, you missed something.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Never mind. Kenny King is in the. I'm sorry. I skipped a match. You
skipped a lot. Holy.
Yeah, I skipped
to the main goddamn event.
Yeah, I did. Because now we've got Kenny King saying he is the X Division.
I am the X Division.
I'm Kenny King. And
then he goes to RVD, who
it's the poor man's Biggie Langston.
RVD.
The poor man's Jack Swagger. Hi-oh!
Oh, speaking of Jack Swagger, RVD, you might not be able to tell, and I can only tell this after it was pointed out to me, he was making an apple bomb on TV in front of the camera.
What?
Yeah.
He was making an apple bomb.
I'm glad somebody else caught that.
Look, I know things are... I know things are... We're getting to the point where marijuana use is getting more widespread, and it's looking like that...
It's not any more widespread, it's just less taboo.
Yeah, it's getting more or less like you said, less taboo, and it's going the way of cigarettes and alcohol, where it's legal, but you can only imbibe so much. It's still fucking illegal!
You think RVD gives a fuck?
No, but it's still fucking illegal. Anyways, King is like, hey, can you beat me 3 times? And what? Huh? What?
What's 3 again?
3? Well, you know what? Hey, I'm challenging you for the X Division Championship, and if you win, I don't get any more shots at the belt.
No, he didn't say that. RVD said that.
Right.
Yeah, RVD said it doesn't matter how many times I beat you, man.
Yeah, I'm the whole effing show. But
the whole point of like fucking this style of competition that wrestling is always trying to emulate is that it doesn't matter how many times someone is the number 1 contender to a belt, as long as they keep beating everyone else, they keep getting shots at the belt until they win it or someone else beats them.
That's pretty much it.
That's kind of how it works. It gets boring, so, in wrestling they spice it up. Even in boxing they spice it up by saying, okay, end of the line, let's get the next guy up here. But you can go either way.
Pretty much. So, anyways, King agrees to the fact that, if he loses to RVD one more time, he doesn't get any more shots at the belt. The AJ Styles ploy. We'll get to AJ in a little bit, by the way.
And most of the time when, like 9 out of 10 times, how a stipulation like this forces a match to go. But that 1 out of 10 times you get the AJ Styles situation. But this is one of those other 9 times where...
Yeah.
No,
as soon as they name that stipulation, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't for a second. I did not believe that Kenny... Well, okay, spoilers. Kenny King actually wins, and I did not expect that. I was like, this is RVD.
Did you just say spoilers?
Yes, I said spoilers.
On a show that's already aired, and we're recapping.
Yes, I did.
Okay, just checking.
Hey guys, spoilers.
Yeah. What?
Commercial break.
Yeah. Hey guys, spoilers. There's a spoiler on my car.
You don't own a car.
I do too. I owned a
Dude, the little like cart thing to load bags on the airplane doesn't count.
I don't load bags anymore. I do commissary.
You do commentary?
Commissary.
I know.
He puts the peanuts on the plane.
Actually, that is not far off. Although we don't have any more peanuts anymore.
Pretzels?
Yeah, because you get sick.
No, not even. Well, we've got a mix with the. Anyway, so A Double versus Supermax. They're still hyping that.
What snacks are on your flight? That's a more interesting topic.
Well, let's see. You can get Coke products. We got Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero, Sprite Zero, Seagram's seltzer water, tonic water, and ginger ale. I do the tonic water I barely give out because it's just for gin and tonics.
So you're a stewardess?
No, I'm the commissary agent. I don't know any safety regulations. Hey, A double versus Supermax. And
when that plane goes down, do not look to Ironbite, ladies and gentlemen.
No, don't look at me.
I stole all your flotation devices.
I built a fort. I live. You die.
Actually,
my womb of seat cushions will protect me.
you all can go fuck yourselves. Taz is back, by the way. I don't know why.
He finally.
He walks in. He walks in and they're like, hey, where are you been? Well, none of your fucking business. What do you care where I've been?
Whoa,
well, gee, it's only your fucking job to be here when we're doing a show, Taz.
No. My job is to work with the aces and eights. I don't work with anybody else. So
I have the ironclad contract, which I stole from Big Show.
I have an ironclad contract. You know what? Nobody has ever disputed the fact that you can join any faction that you want. Notice how Bischoff and Garrett and Briscoe have not been fired yet.
Notice how no one in Aces and Eights has been fired.
Exactly. Well, this is what I don't.
In the kayfabe, they're not even part of TNA.
Yes, they are.
A biker gang that invades their shows.
Except they were all already under contract.
No. Before they won that right, they weren't under a contract. So yeah, fuck this.
No, Devon was.
Well, yeah, but his contract.
But Devon,
in kayfabe,
the Aces and Eights angle started before Devon even was stripped of the title the first time. So technically, the very first Aces and Eights people were literally just thugs from the street who decided, let's go knock over the wrestling show.
Yeah. Well, we're here at Universal City. We're like, hey, you want to go? Do you want to go to the Harry Potter ride? Nah, let's go knock over the wrestling. All right, let's do that.
I know you don't have to pay to get in, but you think they'd have some security at the Impact show.
So Taz is back and he's like, none of your fucking business. I work with the Aces and Eights. Whoa. We were just asking where you were. Tanae, you shut up. You're getting on my last nerve.
All throughout the show, I'm pretty sure Taz was just fucking shitting on the other guys. I think he's legitimately does not like those two.
I don't think he cares. That's the thing. Anytime any of these people are just acting like total dicks to everyone for no fucking reason, it's because they don't give a shit anymore. They're done.
I believe it.
I mean, speaking of people we don't give a shit, Austin Aries is in the ring with Hernandez, and Mike Tenay is still putting over those stupid fucking nicknames he gives everybody.
Super Mex. I still don't get what the hell Super Mex is supposed to mean.
I don't either.
Like, is he a Super Mexican? Which is stupid because he's a fucking American.
Is he from Puerto Rico?
No, he was born in El Paso, Texas.
Oh my god.
That's why that was the thing.
No one they claim is Mexican on the show is actually Mexican.
Remember Mexican American? The Mexican faction with no Mexicans, but a Canadian?
Oh, good lord, seriously?
Yeah, they had a Puerto Canadian on there.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Not
so this match happens. I mean, it was okay, because Austin Aries, yes, is a poor man's CM Punk, but is a decent wrestler.
Yeah, but Hernandez is such a stiff nowadays.
Yeah, I know.
And every time, even though it's just a fake out spot, I shudder when he goes for the border toss. Because it's become just the fuck your neck move.
Yeah, every time he even attempts it, I kind of cringe a little bit. I'm like, is this the time he's going to kill somebody with it?
Never forget that one time he did it to Magnus a couple years ago, and oh my god.
Yeah.
Wasn't it over a year before Magnus got back in the ring?
Yeah. And then he immediately was dumped by Aces and Eights. And spent another couple months out. TNA! We don't have...
Wait, Magnus was in Aces and Eights?
No, Magnus is not in...
No, he got fucked over by Aces and Eights because...
okay, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Apparently, one of Hernandez's moves is called the Get Off Me shoulder block.
Okay.
At least that's what my results are saying.
That's a stupid name for it. If it's a shoulder block, then you're not getting the guy. The guy was never on you to begin with.
Yeah, I was like, the fuck?
Anyway, so the finish is that Ares whips out the chain from his trunks and smokes Hernandez with it, and it's the wimpiest looking chain. It's It's like one of those chains you see.
It's not even a Bully Ray wallet chain. It's just.
No.
It's a chain made out of licorice.
Yeah, exactly. And he puts it in Hernandez's tights.
I actually kind of like that.
Oh, by the way, Hernandez is not wearing jorts for this match for whatever reason. He's wearing tights. Probably just for this spot.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was only for this spot. So yeah, he eats a fistful of chain, goes down like a rock, and
Ares picks up the win.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to the back where Sting is talking to the greatest thing to hit wrestling since Trish Stratus once almost lost her top. It's Joseph Park, and he's eating some ribs.
And now he knows what a rib is, which I thought they were going to transition into Sting spiking his ribs like laxative as a joke, but that didn't end up happening, which kind of made me sad.
Yeah.
No, but Park wants in on Team Sting, but Sting is like, Sting looks up and sees someone walk by the door and is like, kayfabe fab those rings, and walks away. Because out in the back, out there, is Matt Morgan, and Sting is trying to recruit him, but Morgan's like, did Hogan put you up to this? Hogan's not here. Did Hogan put you up to this?
Fuck you, Sting, I'm trying to get some goddamn tacos.
What the fuck was the point of this? As we'll see, this leads to nothing. Unless this is going to make Matt Morgan the next member of Aces and Eights.
Not exactly sure you're...
Now, Morgan's been in a perpetual feud with Hogan ever since he was kicked out of Immortal.
That's right.
For whatever, God knows whatever reason.
They just said, like, basically, fuck you, Morgan. We don't like you.
And
it's like, and then they turned Hogan face, so Morgan was automatically turned heel, and
then Morgan, then they ran out of TV dates on Morgan's contract, so he just started fucking people up at house shows, but they couldn't show it; they could just tell you it. And then Morgan teamed up with that porn star that somehow time traveled from the 70s to Joey Ryan. That's what that fucker's name is. Where is he, by the way? Where is
his angle is done? He's fucking gone. Gut check. Gut check is officially TNA's side word for failure.
Oh, wait.
Name me one person from Gut Check who's still on TNA.
So they're tough enough.
Yeah, basically.
No, because John Morrison actually hung out for a little time after Tough Enough.
No, John Morrison hung out so long he was almost WWE champion, and then Melina opened her fucking mouth.
And her legs.
I don't think it was Melina opening her mouth once that was the problem.
Yeah, it's the fact that she never closed her mouth.
Yeah, or her legs.
Or her legs, but
or her ass cheeks.
Or her tits.
Or let's stop sexually harassing people.
Or claim that people sexually hurt. You know what? Fuck this. This has turned weird. Matt Morgan basically tells Sting to go fuck off because, you know, he hangs with Hogan.
So Matt Morgan, we got to keep putting him on TV despite the fact that he hasn't gone over in, 5 years?
He hasn't done shit.
I mean, even when he was back in the WWE...
Matt Morgan.
Okay, to be fair to Matt Morgan, could anybody have gotten that gimmick over?
No, and the fact that I think that Matt Morgan's greatest thing was F5ing Big Show after Lesnar left.
Yeah, they wanted to give him the F5,
but then they were like, "Yeah, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work out, Matt. Bye."
And because Cornette thought so highly of him back when Cornette still had power in TNA, he was brought in there, and then they just kept him around even after Cornette left, which that stunned me. I thought he was fucked after Cornette left for good, but
you know, I just don't understand why some people stay in TNA when their contracts run out. Why is Matt Morgan still in this place? Why is Jeff Hardy?
Well, most recently, it's because of that fucking lawsuit.
Well,
yeah, that loss because Matt Morgan wanted to go back to WWE. So did Flair.
No. That's what those guys told people to perpetuate the story and get attention.
Oh, okay.
What they were doing.
But yeah, Flair, like
yeah, Flair's like fuck you guys.
Here's an interesting bit of trivia. At the height of the lawsuit, when Flair was completely stuck, he couldn't go to WWE, and was really pissed at TNA for it, they asked him to do a thing at that Hall of Fame thing for Sting.
And he said,
is that brass balls, or is that just flat not having a clue?
That's not having a clue. That's not knowing your legal department is embroiled in a massive lawsuit involving the guy you're talking to.
Yeah.
These are things you should know. Anyways, up next is the TNA X Division Championship on free TV. The whole effing show, Rob Van Dam versus Kenny King, and as we said, Kenny King wins. And this
it was either the previous match or this match. I can't remember which one it was. But again, fucking Mike Tenay did something that pisses me off every time he does it. You can hear the guys talking in the ring, calling spots. He called an audible.
Oh, yeah, this was this one.
Oh, seriously? Because I, too, like Tenay out.
This is far from the first time he's done it. He does it all the goddamn time.
Oh, my God.
It's like, Mike, you're not supposed to draw attention to that kind of shit.
I'm not? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, he called an audible!
An audible is when, like, a team sets up for a play, like, calls a play to do on the field, and all of a sudden, at the last minute, the team captain decides to change it up and calls a fucking different play. That's an audible. Yeah. When it's a one-on-one situation and you hear a wrestler yell something to another wrestler, that's a fucking... Hold on a second. There we go. That's a fucking botch.
And that was a cell phone. But yes, everybody...
No, that was my computer.
Oh, was it?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, I'm working on an old computer tonight because my good computer decided to shit itself with that last Adobe update. Fuck you, Flash.
Fuck Flash. I hope HTML5 kills Flash.
I had to do a full system restore, and hopefully that got rid of the fucking partition in my hard drive where I couldn't find 2/3 of my hard drive.
Yeah, seriously.
Going back, just today, you've been doing this for 23 years.
Why now, all of a sudden, Mike Tenay fucking sucks?
TNA.
You know what? That's the best explanation I'll ever get. So getting back to the actual meat of the match, I thought it was pretty good.
There was a botch at the end, though.
There was a botch at the end.
I don't know who botched it. I'm suspecting RVD because he's a dick, an idiot, and a stoner. But the finish was supposed to be that RVD would go for one of his high fly moves, like a splash or something, 450, I think. And Kenny King sort of caught it and spun him into a pin, and that was supposed to be the finish. But then, like, Hebner just stops counting, and he does that. His shoulders aren't pinned down thing, and they have to break it up. And Kenny hits the Royal Flush and gets the win there.
Yeah,
which is nice because it looks like he just killed RVD after that. But why would you do that?
Because Hebner is a fucking dick. Okay.
He really is.
I mean, Earl Hebner has to be the most dickish person in wrestling ever. He was the catalyst for the fucking Montreal screw job. All right. This is a man who will take orders and will literally go out there and do them to the T. So if somebody's in his ear going, make RVD look strong, he will make RVD look strong, even though the finish is after he fucks up the 450, he loses.
Oh my god.
So,
like I said, at least it ended with it didn't end with shenanigans, just fucking King getting up, killing RVD with the Royal Flush.
By the way, RVD did kind of dead weight King.
What a fucking shocker.
But yeah,
shit he did.
But so.
But I was surprised Kenny King won. I have to say
there is that. I mean,
because RVD has gone on record as saying he doesn't want to put the new guys over.
Yeah, RVD is being a massive, massive dick about shit.
I mean, honestly, I've really never forgiven him. Not when he got caught with pot and lost both his titles. That was like stupid. But when he just started making jokes about it.
Yeah.
Like how little. If you don't care, why the fuck should they care about you? Like, don't be speaking when you're reading. Oh my god, you fucking prick! And you have how much talent did TNA bury, not pick up, or just not push in order to cater to your stoner ECW ass?
A lot. I mean, even the WWE got, it got pissed at him and it was like, yeah, done. So we go to the back where Sting is with Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle's like, hey, can I? So Sting's like, hey, Kurt, want to go over the list of guys I got for Team TNA? No, Kurt Angle asks him. Sorry, I'm reading wrong. My reading comprehension, guys. Sting's like, okay, well, here's my list. What do you think? He twirls his hair, and Kurt's like, the fuck are you doing? And it's like, desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah.
Ooh, surprise!
There's a surprise there. Who did Sting get? Who's pissed off? Anyways, so the announcers are talking about the beatdown on Hogan last week, and Todd's like, well,
There's no proof.
there's
We just found him in the back.
yeah,
Which as stupid as that sounds, that's believable.
Yeah.
I believe that Aces and Eights was going to tool Hogan up, but they just found him like he slipped and fell on his back and was just done.
yeah, I can honestly imagine, Devon and everybody's like, yeah, we before this match even happens, we got to tool Hogan up, okay? All right, guys, let's go get him. Oh shit. He did it to. He's already done it to himself. All right, guys, that's great. Let's go get some tacos.
Let's get some tacos in London. I'm sure we'll find a good place there.
Hey man, don't be dissing London tacos.
Hey man.
Wasn't planning on it.
Hey, these taste like horse.
Oh.
Shazing. Anyways,
Current events, ladies and gentlemen.
And so they show a photo of Hogan after the surgery, and Taz's like, that's Photoshop. What? All right, fuck it, whatever. Out comes Aces and Eights, and Devon's like, hey, Sting, do you actually believe that you can take on Aces and Eights? Because what happened
at every fucking turn?
Yeah. So here's our team. By the way, it's Doc, Knox, Anderson, Bischoff, and myself as team.
Oh, there's a dream team to run the fuck away from.
Oh yeah, I'm
Eric Bischoff and Ken Anderson are coming to kick your ass, team.
Yeah. So you're gonna just be leading your team to Sutter, and out comes Sting, and it's like, hey, you want me to testify? Because I'm about to start some puns, because my first teammate gets a killer response because he is a killer. Great.
He was a killer 4.5 years ago.
It's Samoa Joe.
Samoan fat.
Yeah, with his with his mohawk, and then Sting's like, I'm real sorry about my next teammate. Devon's like, sorry about what, you miserable moron? And then it's James Storm.
I wonder if that was a shoot line. I wonder if that was just Devon starting to lose it all. The punch thing was breaking out.
It has to be, because yeah. And then it's like, and then Sting's like, the next member of Team TNA is making his return to the Impact Zone. It's Magnus. And the final member is someone that Aces and Eights put out as well, and it's Showtime. Anderson is like, well, that's neat. You keep saying your catchphrase, but who the hell is your partner? It's Showtime! And out comes Eric Young.
No, they milked it way more than that. And I'm just sitting there going, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. It's Showtime! Yeah, I know it's Showtime. That's
they did that like
catchphrase.
4 or 5 times.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third. It's Showtime!
Yeah.
I got a guy in the
Eric Young
company
comes
named Showtime Eric Young.
Yeah, Eric Young is like strutting in the ring like.
When you're asking who, and someone happens to have what that guy's saying as the response to who as their nickname, is your default response going to be, "Oh, that's your catchphrase"?
No, but then again, I'm not an idiot like Anderson.
Yeah, that was Anderson saying that, Teefus.
Oh,
still,
God, it's just so bad. Like,
I know.
you're not
But
supposed
I want to give this something positive because Eric Young, when he walked into the ring, he was strutting like he was going to kill some motherfuckers. He looked good.
Yeah, Eric Young. In case nobody watches Discovery, and you should. Eric Young has this fishing show. It's called Off the Hook, and it literally is off the fucking hook.
Eric Young is insane, and it's awesome. And he's an insane fisherman. And not insane in that he fishes dangerous fish. No, he's just literally insane in a boat, and it's awesome.
Yeah, and I've caught a couple episodes just because I'm like, and it doesn't give me any enthusiasm for fishing per se. It's just Eric Young going out there with professional fisherman mind and going, well, what happens if I do this? Does that and comes up with a fish, and they're like, huh, that was actually kind of cool.
Why the fuck Eric Young would come back to TNA at this point?
Because
I don't know.
I don't know. Honestly,
Discovery's got to be paying him better. He's clearly having more fun doing this fishing show. He's not having to deal with fuckwits like Hogan or Hardy or anybody else in the back.
Well, the way I see it is the only reason Eric Young came back to TNA is they have his soul. They have his soul, and he's trying to get it back. Because that's the only reason I think that. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. The show is on Animal Planet. Fuck, Discovery, Animal Planet.
It's all part of that same family, and it's still better than Spike and TNA
and Esquire.
Speaking of fucking TNA, we missed this a couple times. Fucking jacking off Bellator constantly.
Oh my god. I watch this shit online. So I don't have to deal with the fucking Bellator shit if I don't have to, but good lord. Where did Bellator come from, and why does Spike think it's going to be the next Ultimate Fighter?
Because they don't have anything else.
That's true. So we go to the
Strikeforce. No, they got to deal with the Seath show, which I love because you know how recently, like before this week and last, it was all about King Mo. King Mo. They had King Mo on TNA. They put him on a pay-per-view for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
King Mo got fucking destroyed in his semi-title in his fight for the number one contendership match.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
Good.
Apparently, I guess UFC can get away with this because they literally do have the best people in the world fighting for them. But I've noticed that every other MMA company seems to forget this isn't wrestling; it's a shoot. So when you put everything behind one person and he gets knocked the fuck out, it's kind of it. Because remember that one company that NBC was backing for a while that had Kimbo Slice, and Kimbo Slice was fucking just devastated by that guy nobody who can remember his name was.
He's just the guy who killed Kimbo Slice dead.
Yes.
Well, they fucked up because all they did to hype Kimbo Slice was like have him beat the crap out of guys off the street.
Pretty much. So we go to the back, getting back on topic, where we check out the two gut check contestants, and they're both girls.
And they will never be seen again after this week because it's gut check.
No. After next week, you mean?
No, that's right. We got to have that stupid. Oh, we got to decide who the person is.
Well, TNA has actually done something interesting with gut check, and I'm actually for this. Instead of having the gut check contestants fight random people on the roster, they fight each other, which in my mind, is a better use of showing off the people, because I know what Magnus can do. I know what Tara can do. What can these two do?
And also, if you have one of them actually beat a guy on the roster and then turn out to be utter crap, rather than to get a contract, you don't cheapen your talent.
Yeah, exactly. So we start off with Puerto Rican Ivelsi Felez.
It's
No,
Fellas.
Really, Ironbite?
I cannot pronounce.
You know who she is, right?
No, I do not.
She was on Tough Enough, this most recent season of it.
Oh,
One hosted by Austin.
The one I didn't watch because
It's actually pretty good.
Well, you know what? She's trained by Carlos Colon.
Yep, Colon.
So yeah, I guess she's got to be good.
I'm gonna for the shit out of you.
Wow. Apparently, she was homeless on the street.
All right, we need to hurry this up. But yeah, it's Ivelisse Velez versus Le Tapa, and
yeah. By the way, Le Tapa is the niece of the Barbarian.
Yeah.
So we've got that go. This match was decent.
It was actually a decent match. It was better than the fucking knockouts match we had earlier.
Which is saying a lot.
Since we got
all night though, it was no contest who they were trying to promote as the one to watch this match, therefore giving away who was gonna win. Because throughout the night they had ads for it's later tonight. You see Ivelisse Velez and Gut Check. Don't bitch another girl.
Yeah. Felez wins with a hanging guillotine.
Yes, and Final Fantasy Tactics wins the match.
Seriously?
Well, look at the name and look how close it is to the setting of Final Fantasy Tactics. That was not lost on people.
Get out of my call.
Oh, fuck you.
Get out of my call.
I'm going to finish the show myself.
Yeah. So we go to the back where Austin Aries approaches Hardy and he wants to let him know that, hey, I'm pulling for you because last time we met, you were the golden child and had Hogan in your back pocket. Now Ray does, but I'm going to pull for you.
This was weird.
And Hardy's just like, get the fuck out of here.
I'm Austin Aries. So now we get to see what AJ Styles has been doing.
Oh my
God, talk about bad
AJ Storm, because this is an exact repeat of the James Storm angle.
Bad acting from the family and friend.
Oh my
bad
God.
Shooting, bad editing, bad everything.
Then
you know what the highlight was? What? AJ Styles is still maintaining his completely stop giving a fuck hairstyle.
Yeah, now he's got a beard. I'll admit,
I swear to God, that hairstyle is so disheveled and uncared for that it must take him hours to get it to that level.
You know what though? Focusing on what was actually said in this segment, way to make your husband sound like an absolute douche. When we met back in high school, he was a bully.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I barely paid attention. I zipped through this when I was watching it today.
And now she's doubting his faithfulness because of the Claire Lynch thing. When he was vindicated of all wrongdoing,
when he was raped.
Yes, yeah. He was fucking raped. Let us not forget. TNA implied AJ Styles was fucking raped and drugged.
Yeah. And they're interviewing his wife and his quote unquote best friend, and I don't doubt that that's who this actually is because they were fucking horrible.
Yeah, they really were. And then at the very end, AJ comes in.
No. Partway through it, his wife is like, "I can't do this. This is too personal," and she said it so flatly without any emotion whatsoever.
Well, I noticed that right away. It was like. She's talking like, I can't continue this.
There's no emotion on her face. It's like she's reading a goddamn cue card.
Probably was. And then after that, AJ pulls up and is like, you guys just don't get it.
He walks in, he's like, oh, we're doing this again. Okay, well, I'm leaving. Fuck you.
And gets on.
Yeah, which I don't get. Why did he just tell them to leave his property rather than
leaving?
Yeah, because he obviously came home to do something, sleep, eat, or whatever. But no, he's got could have well been shaving. Could have well been combing his home. Could have been having a shower.
But he gets on his bike and he speeds out of his driveway and turns right and then slowly drives behind his car and then speeds off in the distance. It's like,
seriously,
it was very awkward.
Hey, does anybody care about the drama between the Robbies?
No.
That's what I thought. Moving on. Aries goes to the back and approaches Bully Ray and it's like, hey, I'm pulling for you.
I like that. I honestly like that because it's really portraying Austin Aries as kind of a slime ball, which works for him.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Austin Aries, good lord, dude. Keep it up. I know you're the poor man's CM Punk, but when you're not doing that, you're kind of funny. And the gist of this is Ray is like, hey, you've got the tag team belts. Enjoy it because that's all you're going to have. Because I'm going to be wearing the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah. Keep telling yourself that, Bully. Maybe Hogan's feeding you the same line.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Aries says that, all right, he's going to go and say hi to Brooke for me.
Wise ass. So when we come back from commercial break, Kurt Angle has found the Aces and Eights clubhouse.
Oh my fucking!
As he walks,
which is on Universal property.
How the fuck have you not missed this? The clubhouse is like 5 minutes out your fucking door.
I really wished.
Which way did they go?
Which I was kind of hoping this would harken back to WCW, the Finger Poke of Doom night when it was revealed that Goldberg was stuck at a police station. He had to get back in time for the main event, and it was accidentally revealed that the police station was just across from the stadium. I was really hoping that you'd be able to see the Impact Zone from wherever they were filming.
No, what I was wondering for is as Angle looks at the posted no trespassing sign, he looks up at the Aces and Eights clubhouse. He then turns around and we pan back, and that's our building. They've been here the whole time. How did we miss this?
That's how they got in here. They never left.
How the hell did we?
That's how they got in here. They were in the same building.
This is the same building. How did we miss this?
They probably came back from Sturgis one day and like, hey, who the fuck are these squatters wearing tights?
I would love if the angle ended up that Aces and Eights actually was the legit owners of the Impact Zone and TNA just moved in.
Yeah, that would actually be kind of perfect for them going on the road here in a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, Aces and Eights literally takes back their own clubhouse, so they have to tour.
Yeah. So the main event is Bad Influence versus Jeff Hardy and Bully Ray.
Who do you think seriously gonna win? The Golden Child and the World Champion versus the Comedy Tag Team Jobbers.
Well, the Comedy Tag Team Jobbers, obviously.
Obviously.
No, Bad Influence loses this, and Bully.
Way to ruin it for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Spoilers.
Man, I had that DVR too, you ass.
Yeah, and Bully Ray and Jeff Hardy, like they're still they just broke up with their respective partners, and are now teaming with each other because they worked perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
They worked perfectly together, like they've been doing this for years. Yeah. So, after that match happened, Kurt Angle has invaded the Aces and Eights clubhouse and is laying people out with a pipe. And as he walks into this big room, there's a big guy, like super big, and he's just standing there. And it's
like that big to me.
Well, he looked a certain size, and Angle's compared to
he was a big dude.
Yeah, he was a big dude, and Angle's like, "Who the hell are you?" And then they start trading blows. Okay, and then finally, Kurt Angle's able to pull the mask off and is like, "Holy shit! How could you? Before he's taken out and killed. They
Yeah,
should.
Aces
and
and eights.
that guy that he knocked out is only the vice president.
No, that's not the vice president.
That's what it's. Yeah, that's who it was.
Oh, was the that's the vice president?
Yeah.
Oh, then who could it be? Who could it be? Because it's not Joseph Park.
Nope. Clearly not Joseph. It has to be Abyss.
Fuck.
I hear. Are they really gonna fucking try to swerve us and have the Abyss versus Joseph Park match
Oh,
down the road?
So, because that'd be fucking hilarious.
That would be Joseph Park wrestling.
Unless they like do the whole hog because they love Joseph. They love. I can't remember his real name, but they love the guy who's doing Joseph Park. I wish I could remember.
Christopher Park.
Christopher Park doing Joseph Park so much. They hire a new wrestler to play Abyss, and we have the fake Abyss.
Oh, they're ripping off everything else from the WWE. Why not that?
Aces and Eights runs back in and kills Angle, not caring about the fucking cameraman he dragged with him though. I noticed that.
Yeah. It's like, let's just leave the cameraman standing who could just jump over the table and pan down, but he doesn't because
it's Jason Hervey and he doesn't know how to use a camera.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, and my God, talk about the Aces and Eights problem. If you want to see a problem with that angle, look no further than Taz, because all goddamn night since he joined commentary, he's been like, "Oh yeah, this guy's great. This guy's a really talented guy." And all of a sudden, "Oh, Aces and Eights is great. Everyone else sucks." Oh, this guy's coming out. I like this guy. He's real good. Look at how he does it. Great athletic move by. Oh, Aces and Eights. Heel commentary. Neutral commentary. It's like, dude, if you're going to be a heel commentator, be a fucking heel commentator.
Yeah.
One of the producers, I believe that he cares so little that he's just going through his motions that he always does. That a producer in the back has got to keep screaming in his ear, "You're the heel Aces and Eights guy!"
Yeah, and
yeah, that's probably what his response is. And then he remembers, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be the heel. Fuck him.
No, I guarantee you what it is. They're like, be a heel commentator, but don't run down any of the guys because we don't want to make them look bad.
You're serious.
I guarantee that's what it is.
If
isn't
Vince...
Isn't that the thing that they do in WWE now, that they don't like heel commentators?
No, well, first
But they don't have any heel commentators in WWE now.
Michael Cole kind of killed that when he went...
Yeah, he got beat by Jerry Lawler enough times he kind of gave up on that. He's like, okay.
And Vince finally figured out that, having a heel commentator is nice if we actually had heels. And since we don't have heels...
Shut up, Ironbite.
But if this was WWE and Vince McMahon was in the back on the headset screaming at Taz to be the heel commentator, well, Taz would do what Mick Foley did and quit. But actually,
that's what Taz did the first time.
That's what he did the first time. What the fuck am I talking about? I have no clue anymore. I'm tired.
But I mean, good God, fucking commit. If you're gonna do it, commit.
Yeah.
At least when WWE does it, even if people don't like it, they do a very seamless transition. It's just like they actually kind of played it off as, oh, Michael Cole is humbled now, so he's a much more tolerable person. They didn't do it overnight.
Yeah.
And they didn't. I mean, if you're gonna have a sudden reveal, okay, that's one thing to have a sudden transition, but still have them transition. Don't just be like, I'm a bad guy now, but look how great I'm talking about everybody I'm supposed to hate.
I don't want to find God's match for me. But no, you're completely right in everything you've said, because what else is the point? If you're not going to commit, what's the point?
There is none.
Then it just makes you sound like you really, really are a really, really big fan of this one group.
I mean, seriously, let's going back to the show. The matches range from to okay, yeah, good match, and the character development is still shit. It is still shit. You got guys being excessively stupid, still being given the microphone to be excessively stupid, when they got someone next to them who in character is supposed to be way more smart than them that could be talking for them instead. And they're still going with, like, fucking Anderson's like, yeah, that's your catchphrase. I know that, but who's on your team? 4 fucking times in a row. When you got a guy named Showtime on the fucking roster that, oh, you're stable, fucking picked a fight with.
Yeah.
You got knockouts still having Blandy McBlanderson characters of, hey, sex appeal, and,
Yeah.
oh, this girl's a bitch, so don't cheer for her.
Yeah.
And that's like the sum of all they say. That's it. You got commentary not knowing how to be a fucking heel or face commentator and not knowing how to fucking not draw attention to fucking mistakes in the ring. And this is an edited show. This is not live TV.
No, they're not live anymore. They still say Impact Live, but they're not. They haven't been live since.
Are they seriously? They're not live anymore? I thought they were still doing a live show.
No. Sometimes they're live, but this one was not.
No, this is edited. They just never stopped doing the Impact Live hashtag in the corner there because they're lazy.
God.
And you got, oh, we're at some unknown location, Universal property sign right in the fucking shot. And clearly they're half-assing everything. I mean, this is like high school drama production quality shit. And these are mistakes you can only excuse for a high school drama production because they don't have the funds or the means to do anything better.
Well, speaking of things that they don't have the means to do anything better, what gets more screen time than Jay Lethal?
Are we still doing Jay Lethal?
Yeah.
God.
We're still doing Jay Lethal.
Just like TNA's ability to put on a good show, our game has not evolved in 3 years.
Gets more screen time than Jay Lethal.
Bazinga! All right.
Oh, that was great. That was fucking great. I don't know. Can we even match that? I'm sure we can.
That's another thing. Why did fucking Anderson stop bleaching his hair to be a fucking member of Aces and Eights?
I don't know. Maybe he can't.
I'm a biker now, so I'm gonna have dark hair and have some stubble. He must have gotten tips from Hollywood Hogan.
Yeah. The Universal Studio theme park gets more screen time than Jay Lethal.
Fucking AJ Styles' like inability to ride a motorcycle gets more screen time than Jay Lethal.
How do I go forward again?
I really have to mention
fuck.
This just kind of reminds me of it. Ever since Bischoff has taken over, have you noticed that there's always seems to be motorcycles around now? Whether it's James Storm, now it's everybody's always getting around on motorcycles.
Aces and Eights is a biker gang.
You really think
it's Bischoff's
was biker gang-ish back in the day?
It's his biker fetish.
Oh,
it's just completely on 100%.
He doesn't have a biker fetish. It's just how he justifies his fucking assless chaps fetish.
Yeah. Honestly, if you're gonna write Sons of Anarchy fan fiction, just submit it to fanfiction.net.
Oh my god.
That's still around, by the way. Don't fucking make a TV show out of it.
What, Sons of Anarchy or fanfiction.net?
You still got Garrett Bischoff jumping around there like he's actually done something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, I guess
50s greaser looking motherfucker. Deuce and Domino did it better.
I know. And they had Cherry.
Yes.
And really all they were doing was imitating Dice Clay without the profanity.
Exactly. So plug time. Don't forget to subscribe to us on Blip TV or YouTube to keep up to date with all our videos. You can also like us on Facebook. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at DarkMatch Wrestling and our individual Twitters as well, as they're coming up on screen, except for Jingus, because, well, I'm going to run this joke into the ground. Don't forget to check out TRE Productions, where all our videos plus lots of other great stuff is hosted. We're also on RVT in the community section for now. And last, and certainly not least, visit us at the Spoonie Experiment forums, where you can stare at Teefus's massive wang.
It is beautiful.
It is. It really is. So that's the Dark Match for TNA Impact for February 28th. and the week of March 2nd. I'm Ironbite.
I'm Teefus.
I'm the Revolverman.
And good night, good luck. Somebody play the theme song.
Get out of the danger zone.